Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I've got a new journal to share with you guys. This is made out of a little golden book, and originally it came already from a repurposed diary that I got one year for Christmas, and it was turned into a planner, and all of the pages from the book were included in the journal or the diary. And I did use it a little bit, but because I don't use planners as my way of scheduling appointments or that kind of thing, I use a calendar. I've been using that system for over 10 years now, just a calendar on the wall, and that's where I put all my appointments and things I need to do. And so I ended up taking out all of the pages from that planner, and I was left with just the covers because it was a spiral bound planner. And so I just had these covers lying around for so long now, always thinking that I would turn it into a journal one day, and today was finally that day. So I've added my own spine just using a piece of chipboard from the back of a paper pad, and I have included 4 signatures here and used some beautiful fabric that came from Amber to line the spine. And I do have a tutorial showing how I do my own spines for Little Golden Books, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. And since this is a journal for me, I have literally just got all plain pages, but because I still want to do it a little bit in the junk journal style, they are all a mix of papers, but lots of blues, white, and some granny chic note papers that I've just altered a little bit to cover up any of the writing. And as I do a flip through of this journal, I'll share how I'm planning to use it. The reason I made this journal was because I wanted a journal to use to take notes while I listen to Psychology in Seattle episodes. So you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Psychology in Seattle. They're on YouTube as well, and I listen to their episodes, their podcast, while I make my journals, while I craft. And I've always kind of taken some notes about topics or episodes that have really impacted me or taught me something or changed me in some way or healed me in some way. And then when I'm on a phone conversation with my sister and my mum, I will go through that list and my notes and talk about the episodes and everything that I learned and all that kind of thing. And so I want to do that more intentionally now, and actually take notes. So while I'm listening, while I'm crafting, every now and then I'll just take notes, and here's my really random notes here. So, and I'm going back from the oldest episodes to the newest so I can get everything I can out of the episodes. So the first one was sand play therapy. Well, I think they've deleted a lot of episodes, but the ones that are available to us, I listened to that one first and got some notes, and then listened to the dance movement therapy, and then I'm up to projective identification. But what I want to do, this is where I just scribble notes because I'm in the middle of crafting and I just want to listen and take it in. So this is where I just take quick notes, and then what I want to do is transfer them over in here and actually write them up nicely so I can actually read them, because that's very messy. I can hardly read my writing there. So I'll transfer them into here nicely, and then that will be good for when I'm on the phone to my mum and sister. I can have my notes written out before me, and also like in 5-10 years, I can remember episodes, I can remember topics and go back to them, that kind of thing. And it'll just be my own personal record of what I have learned, what I've listened to. And because I love psychology so much, I'm so excited to have my own psychology journal. You know how I've got a reading journal this year, now I've got a psychology journal. And so that's why I've got just blank pages, because it's literally just going to be notes, my notes about what I'm learning. And I will then share those with not only my mum and my sister and anyone else in my life who listens. I've got some friends who are always like, tell me something that you've learned from Psychology in Seattle. so with you guys, so I've sort of started booktube videos on my channel. I want to start some psychology tube, I don't know what you call it, SciTube, psychotube videos on my channel, where I just share what I'm learning, and just because it's meaningful to me, it's something that I'm interested in, and I want to journal about it and keep a record of it. And I'm not sure if anyone else will be interested about it on my channel, because I know this is a crafty channel, but I love sharing stories, I love sharing lessons, I love sharing insights and thoughts, and so I will put them all in this journal and share them with you, hopefully, with some psychology tube videos coming up on my channel, with the idea that, yeah, I'll get to share more of my heart and the things that I love. And so hopefully it's still going to be journal based, as you can see here, but eventually maybe have a schedule where each day of the week is dedicated to a different one of my favorite topics. So psychology, books, faith, journaling, creativity, memory keeping, you know, all the things that I love. And sort of my inspiration for that is Daphne's Diary magazine, how there's 7 things that she includes in her magazine: cooking, travel, creativity, gardening, or I can't remember the other things off the top of my head. Vintage is another one. So she does that in her magazine. It's just the things that she loves. And so for me on my channel, I kind of want to have it, the things I love, not just journaling, not just creativity, but sharing, you know, faith, psychology, books, movies. And that's also another reason why I chose this particular cover for this journal, because I have other journals. I've got other personal journals lying around that I could have used, but the cover didn't suit, and I don't really have a psychology cover handy, but because they also analyze movies, and they both love movies, Kirk and Berto, and I love movies, and in fact it was a movie episode that got me into psychology in the first place. I kind of like this idea of the movie film thing tying in with the psychology journal. So I might decorate it here or there with a bit of washi tape, or like stick on a bit of ephemera, maybe a couple of photos here and there, but at its base it's mostly a note writing journal, a writing journal. But I'm excited to transfer my notes over and then get listening to the next episodes, because I don't want to get too far ahead writing these notes without transferring them here first. And yeah, we'll see how we go. And well, yeah, I'm very excited, and hope you are too. And we can learn together and adventure into this world of psychology together. Exciting. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in September. I could not do this without you, so thank you so much for allowing me to create and share videos for yet another month. If you'd like to become a patron in October, the link will be below in the description box. That's where you get access to behind the scenes looks, sneak peeks, first access to my journals. At the Ruby level, you get all printables from my Etsy shop. Emerald level, you get extra printables, and then there are some mail tiers as well. I'm also running my courses, my journaling courses again in October, so feel free to sign up for any of those. Just send me an email and check all the links in the description box below for ways to contact me and be part of the world of Willow Bound Journals.